Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Welcome for joining. Thank you for joining. Just started my live. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. For everybody who's new here, I do this work on and off as a psychic professional one for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. This week, I'm live still. Today and Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday next week for sure. I'm doing great. It's Happy Friday. Yoo-hoo! Hope everybody's ready for the weekend. This is the only place where I do mini free readings, first name and specific question in the comment box if you want to be picked. They are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. If you want to be read for sure, then you need to add yourself to my VIP list. It's really easy. On TikTok, just go to my picture, my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Shasha. SH. Minimum donation $10 and euros for a 5-minute read. Don't forget to put your question in that comment box. Or you can gift a train for my gallery gift on TikTok, okay? So that's the ways to get on my 5-minute dedicated reading for one donation of $10, 10 euros minimum. My list is wide open. Just started my live, so for sure, if you donate, you'll be next on deck. In between my donated readings, I do mini read. Thank you for the gift, Mrs. R, sorry. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random. Please tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you for helping me out here. Welcome, Kevin. Welcome, Lalima. Thank you for joining on YouTube for a beautiful Friday. Last day of the week for a lot of people. Ready for the weekend. If you want to be picked for minis, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Let's start doing some minis. Hello, hope you're doing well. Yes, of course, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. Kevin, when do you see new love coming towards me? Let's check. Yeah, I just see that if you want love, you need to really take care of yourself and put that as your highest priority. Go find it, It's not like coming knocking on your door at this moment, sweetie. Lalima, Nick energy towards me after the meeting. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Lalima. It's like a breath of fresh air. He feels like relieved. He can just like concentrate on his own. He felt like he got some reassurance, so he can go do his thing and leave it up to you. That's what I'm getting. Clarification. Peace. Mama T, thank you for joining on TikTok. Please, Shasha, I was asked to leave where I'm selling things. Is it a better place for me elsewhere? Okay, let's check. I think spirit had something to do with it, even if sometimes something that we don't want to hear because we're like close-minded or scared or stuck in like habits. The place where you were, that was the start. That was to feel like confident and find your way. You're ready now for something that is really where people go because they love it, because they fall in love with the product. So this is more an area change that will create more income in the future for you. That's what I've got for you. Hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you so much for being my one top viewer. Marilu, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Will Jerry and I get married this year? Check. Okay, the cards that are saying is that this marriage will be on and off and on and off and on and off. So I'm seeing that something gonna happen this year during this movement. So probably you will think you will get married or that opportunity will arise, but moving closer towards it, it's like always a world change something happens that you need to like dislocate or move away or be somewhere in another area. So I don't see it happening this year. It's like moving, being not in the same place. Yeah, you are soulmates, so for sure you'll get married, but it's like this year it's not granted of being in different places. Hope that makes sense. Thank you, Desma, for your donation. Thank you so much. Dee, thank you for your 10 minutes read. Thank you so much for your double copy. Somebody else who wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please get yourself on my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. That's my picture on TikTok. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal. Me, Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Or you can gift a train. If you want a mini, that's only when I'm live. So take advantage of that. And also 5-minute dedicated donation readings for $10, €10 minimum donation. It's only when I'm live, so please follow, subscribe, like, share my live, tap my screen. Thank you. If you want a mini, then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can in between my donated readings. So let's check. Nunu, hi sweetie. Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. I contacted Simfew about the money and he blocked me. Is there advice? Oh my God. You just need to keep confronting him. Find ways. Start harassing family or surrounding because he has it now. That's why he's blocking you. Before he didn't, so nothing could happen. But now he has it. So be aware of that. Rox, how will my bosses in Australia view me after 3-4 months of working together? Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. They'll see you as somebody that like worked hard to get it, like to understand how it's working, into somebody that got like convinced and security and felt like in their strength. And in the future, you will have really good ideas how to move forward physically for this company. So they will be very happy with you if you keep showing the work that you're doing at this moment. So yeah. I'm looking for Desma D because she donated me a double copy. Desma D, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck for a 10-minute read. Please let me know where you're at. I'll be back for minutes after that. First name and specific question. 1, 2, 3 top viewers will get priority, and people who follow me, and then others as well. Just give me a lot of energy. I'm an energy reader. If you give me a lot of energy, for sure, I'll grab your question. They are at random, no guarantee. If you want to be read for sure, then you need to get yourself on my VIP list. Okay, let's go to Desma, sweetie. Shasha, OD and I had made progress. Oh my God, as you predicted, there's a side of him opening up I didn't experience before. Oh my God, this is really peeling the onion, sweetie. But I really celebrate your patience, because every time when I read, I'm like, there's so much and you need to be so patient. But hey, Desma, just go for it. So good for you. I can see he's trying. I took your advice to be the bigger person. I feel he's genuine, but I'm trying to keep my heart safe. Is he genuine? Okay, let's check. What's happening with Mr. OD at this moment? What is he up to? Okay, I think the first question I'm going to ask is, how does he see you at this moment? I think that would clear up some thing. Okay, his biggest problem at this moment is that he feels you distant. He doesn't know if you're going to stay put where you are. It's like physically you have like no commitment to where you're at. So that's one problem that is like haunting him. He doesn't want to move. He doesn't want to follow you around. He feels like, where is she going to go? Is this for a while or is this forever? Is she going to leave? What is going on? So this is a scary thought that you don't really have your roots where you're at. For him, that's the biggest worry on his mind at this moment. So nothing to do with you, just about. Hi, Florentina. What I'm picking up on is that for sure he feels like you finally give him some credit that he suffered too. I know, sweetie, just keep breathing, but I need to explain. And don't shoot the messenger because I love you and I'm totally on your side. But here, he feels like finally he's getting acknowledgement for his work. And that really gives him like some gratitude and some like, yeah, some like reserve in the battery to want to move forward. He really wants to take it to the next level slowly, but he's a snail. We talked about that in the past, but he wants to. The thing is that what is holding him back of really wanting to move forward and what it is that your location is like a question mark. So for sure now, friendship is the most important. He doesn't care which location you have for a friendship. So is he genuine? Yes, but he's scared like a little kitten who just came home, that you brought home and you like have dogs and cats and you just drop it there with kids and people. And it's just like, oh my God, where am I? They're like feeling out of the water, uncomfortable. We know that he's a person that isn't so self-secure. So having all these like question marks makes life like really complicated. So what I'm picking up on is that he probably will start some conversations about these things, so he knows like more. Spirit is wooing you both moving to the right direction. So you should like give him some credit for that he's a person that doesn't do well in uncertainties. Thank you for the follow, TK. So what I'm picking up on is this moment, the best is just to understand that he's not you and he's in a different like situation than you and in a different phase in life than you. So just remember the time that you were uncomfortable or not knowing in that relationship. And because he did that to you doesn't mean that him going through that means that you just need to let him suffer. What did you need at that moment from him should be what you should give him. So you educate a person that doesn't know how to comfort somebody. Doesn't mean that they don't want to comfort somebody or that they're mean to you and take that comfort away. It's just because they don't know any better. So Desma, in this situation, this person is emotionally still like a child. It doesn't have what you have. So you knowing now what he's going through, you should like be a role model how you wanted to be treated when you went through the same with him. So he will feel that this makes life easier and better and kinder, and that will learn or sow a seed that next time stuff happens, he will like copy you. I didn't know he felt its way. As you know, he doesn't open up. He's upset or insecure or unsure. But that's childish behavior. If you look to children, when they're two, they make a lot of like problems and they hit each other and so on because they can't communicate. And and for sure I have two quite close to each other, a boy and a girl, it's like war, you know? And once they get like older and they start expressing themselves better, the war turns out more in discussions. And this person just didn't do that step. And it doesn't mean that he's stupid or ignorant. It's just that he didn't got these opportunities in life to learn. So, but he got grown up. So he is mimicking or mirroring somebody else's relationship. But it doesn't mean that that's a healthy one. I feel like, yeah, he really tries to get more information about others, about this relationship. So before he was like very sketchy and closed about it, if I remember. That's what I'm seeing in the cards. If it's not, then please correct me. But what I'm picking up on at this moment is that, oh, thank you, sweetie. Yes, I got you. You're next on deck. So what I'm picking up on is that he's now really trying to be more emotional he really wants to connect emotionally. But again, it's a slippery slope if you don't know how. I feel like he really genuine has like feelings of butterflies when he sees you, but he wants to protect him from that because of not knowing what your future is and where you're gonna be. I feel like it's gonna take little steps to give him reassurance, to give him compliments, to give him a function in your life that you want him to like help you out with, that you trust. Even you can do it better. Just give them something. And if they ruin it, you can just take it over again. Because this person needs to start seeing the bigger picture. Because I do see this person being pressured from abroad, and I think that's family or friends, to want to get married. But at this moment, if they don't see value, they think it's just not worth it. Do you get it? So the importance here is to take baby steps and to lift somebody up. Even they treated you wrong, I know. You need to find a way in your heart to forgive but not forget. And I do see that if now finally like karma hits and he's now in your space and you show how you wanted to be treated, this is investment for the future. So in this situation, I wouldn't still open my heart yet because you don't know how much you want to pour in and how quick he will get it. But for sure, it's worth it, because if both have the patience and slowly find a way and get more serious about talks, what you want to do in the future and where you're gonna be, I feel that this could work. The other part is, if you are not wanting to stay physically where this person wants to be, he will say goodbye to it. So location here is like so important for a reason, and that's holding now everything. That's the break at this moment, the location where you want to be in the future. So I don't know if he has like commitments to family or just loves his area or whatever, but that's really, yes, I want to return home to my country. Yeah, if you put that through and you keep putting that in his head, he will say emotionally goodbye. So that's why I'm saying this can only work if you agree now. You can always change later, but agree now, because that he wants to commit with me and see it. Yeah, that is not gonna happen because his whole surrounding will not accept it. And he's just saying that because he cares and he wants to, but I don't see him being happy somewhere else. So this is something that I'm seeing that will like be a problem. Will he come home for the holiday to your country? I'm getting yes. But keep moving, just low key. That's what I'm getting. And if he feels hurt as you felt hurt in the past, show him what you do and what you expected from him. Thank you for joining the club, sweeties. Soften the armor. What once protected you may now be holding you back. Let your heart breathe without defense. See? Take the high road. Be the grown-up. You did before and it worked. You know? There are no bad people, in my opinion. There's just bad behavior. And if we can accept this and live with that, if they're not sick, of course, or missing something, then it's easier to forgive but not forget. Because before, I was a right fighter, girl. Oh my God. And if somebody, I gave them one chance, I gave them two, if not, fuck them, and they were like dead to me. It's like spirit would even like put a fog on them when I would pass them. I wouldn't see them. I didn't know even they were there. I mean, it was so weird. But in time, when you get a bit older, you get a bit softer. And I still am a right fighter for minorities, for sure. But you start wanting, and that's my weakness, I suppose, but also my strength. I always want to understand. And yes, and I always want to understand. And my aha moment in that situation a few years ago was, and it's only like 5 years ago, is that there are no bad people. And everybody's unique. And not everybody has the right role models or is in the best balance of themselves. And if you take that all in consideration, when you're not too close, like emotionally connected to that, even it hurt you badly, you can just forgive them, but you don't forget it. Do you get it? And sometimes you give them again a second chance, or you keep the door a bit open. So if they see that in their time, like I see things in my time, they probably will do too. So never doesn't exist, but that phase or that specific person at that moment, yes, that you should shut down in your life. So at this moment you have this second chance to rebuild, and now you do it more clear and more like with your head on your shoulder and less emotional. So I think this is a way to construct a beautiful relationship if you help each other, because that also brings each other closer, and maybe that's also the reason why you are together, to help each other, and probably he will help you with something else. You just need to find what. Let me know when you know that. Thank you so much for your double donation. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. For everybody who's new here, I'm doing this work on and off for 30 years, only when I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. I do mini free readings, first name a specific question if you want me to pick you, otherwise I don't pick your questions. Be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer, or follow me, or give me a lot of energy. Subscribe, like, tap my screen, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance, okay? I do minis in between my donated readings. At this moment, only one person, you're so kind, Esma, thank you, is on my list, and that's La Lima. I have one donation of La Lima. And then I have another Hipsy as well. Check, who's that? Just let me check. Let's check. I have one donation of La Lima and Mrs. R. So La Lima is first and Miss R is second. Let's check for a minute, because KK said that she donated as well. Yes, first KK even. She was first. So I have KK, La Lima, and Mrs. R, okay? Yes, I have you too. So I'm going to do a few minutes, like 5, and then I'll go to KK's reading, okay? Because you were first, sweetie. Yes, you are after the minute, because I just needed to check the timestamp, sweetie. You're next, yes. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do a few minutes, and then I'm going to go to KK's reading. Magic Girl, greetings, Shasha. How does Bob feel about Brianna? This moment, they're just like seeing each other as friends. There's no commitment. He feels that this person will emotionally want more from him, but he's not ready to like 100% like invest in that. Sumita, why am I feeling so nervous nowadays? Like I have anxiety. Just know it's not me. I'm feeling that you are too much indoors, so you're picking up all the energies from your place where you live. So get yourself out there. Maybe like run or jump, like get all that energy out so you find yourself better. Flory, is there something that I'm doing to block the money flow? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting you're not believing in your power. You're questioning yourself. Midhat, will I reconcile? Thank you for being my top 2 viewers. Thank you, Mids, for the 2 roses. I'm getting, first you need to heal your heart. Otherwise, reconciliation is not possible. And I don't know if you heard the 10-minute read that I just did. This is the same, if you can't forgive this person, but that you don't forget, but you can forgive. No relationship future will happen because you will like block it before it starts. Latifa, will I get soon a job if I put my effort? 100%. But you need to be a bit more positive about it, because it's like when you present yourself, people think she's so tired. I don't think I'm gonna give her that job because she will be even more exhausted. So you need to be more energized. Okay, let's go to KK's reading. KK, where are you? You're next on deck. Somebody else still wants a 5-minute read today with me? Get yourself on my VIP list. I'll be back in 5 minutes to do more minis, okay? Keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, like, while I'm doing KK's reading. KKN, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. KK, where are you? There she is. Let's do your 5-minute read. Hello, Shasha. How LJ feel about me? And another little question, what is J opinion about me? So how LJ, is that one person? LG, that one person? Okay, got you. I think this person is committed with somebody else, because I'm getting two energies. I didn't apply it at this moment. Yeah, I get that, sweetie. Yeah, what I'm picking up on, I'm feeling when I go to him, I'm getting different energies. Yeah, what I'm picking up is that he at this moment still wants to make a relationship work. He's still making an effort, but the other person is like ignoring him. So he gave his heart to somebody else and still waiting for a second chance. So be aware that this person is just keeping himself busy at this moment till somebody they want will reconnect with them. Let's see. What does he feel about you? At this moment, I feel like it feels like he can talk easily to you. Yeah. But he has a relationship that is on hold. So what he's using you is just as a distraction. He thinks that you are amazing, beautiful, and he's sexual and physically very attracted to you, as I told you. And he loves, like, yeah, having a romance in the job and doing something. So he has like power of you on you in the future. I'm picking up that at this moment, that's what he's thinking. I do believe he's a great person, but at this moment, he's just in a bad space because of his relationship that is not happening. I don't see this woman ever reconnecting with him. I'm seeing that he will figure that out in the next 10, 20 days, that this woman just only wants friendship. And then you'll see a different person. Then he will really see you as a potential partner, but we're not there yet. I'm getting that relationship is going sour. It's gonna end in the next 2-3 weeks, and you'll see that this person will like ask you out or want to like meet you private. I see that person really feeling that they can help you financially or physically in the world. Is he older? So this is something that can unfold if you're interested, but you should like keep it going very slow at this moment, so you bide the time, because at this moment it's just attraction. Yeah, this is really like attraction, and when his heart will be healed, it's gonna turn into him wanting to take care of you, but he needs to say goodbye to a past relationship. So something's going on still in the past that he's still hopeful that will never go back to what it is because it's over. And he's looking for a distraction, and that's you. And that will turn, if you keep being like moving slow and like learn to know each other in an emotional level before get any physical attractive wise. I feel like this person wants to like take care of you, wants to show you, wants to help you, and it's like very attracted to you. So that's what I've got on that one. But he's still carrying somebody from the past with him. So question was, is Jay opinion about me? Jay's opinion about you. Yes, let's check at something else. At this moment, Jay feels like you're a person that doesn't easily mingle with others. You're like quiet and keeping to yourself. He feels that you are a person that can, in the future, brings like new ideas or something. This moment, he's very happy that he has you in the position you are at, but he hopes in the future with enough attention and help and coaching that you will progress to a more like place where you have control about people, be more like a manager. So that's what I've got for you. Let's see. Oracle card. Which oracle card? The cycle stops with you. You are the one you ancestors prayed for. This pain ends in your hands. Choose different now. So challenge them. Challenge them by just being cute and very like not getting it. So keep playing, girl. Keep playing. Good luck. I'm so happy for you. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live this week on Sunday, and then next week Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for sure. This is the only place when I'm live where I do mini free readings. So put your first name and specific question in the comment box, and I do 5-minute dedicated readings for a small donation of $10, €10. Thank you for the train, Veronica. I've got 2. Okay, your number's 3 on the list. 2 trains. Now I saw them. Yes, TikTok is showing them again, but just keep telling me because I don't know if it's constantly, but it's working again after 2 weeks, not knowing what's happening. Thank you so much. Okay, next on my list will be La Lima. Diesel is fine. I picked him up at 6 yesterday and he slept in my arms, and now he's in the bench. He went out. He's eating again. He had his medication. So yeah, I'm so happy he's back with me, my little baby. He was so sad. Oh. Yes, you're second. I first have La Lima, then Mrs. R, and then Veronica on the timestamp. So I'm going to do 5 minutes. So put your first name and specific question, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, and then I'll go to La Lima's reading, okay? La Lima, just let me know if you're here, so I know you can hear your reading. Hello, Katya. Katya, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Is my husband physically cheating? Please, and okay, let's check. Is your husband cheating? La Lima, are you here, sweetie? At this moment, I'm seeing that your husband is emotionally cheating. Yeah, he's building up a friendship, or a past friendship is rekindling. I think it's a past friendship. It's moving to cheating, but he didn't cheat yet. No. But if you don't intervene, Yesna, how will my relationship with Divanesh be in the future? Let's check. La Lima, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. I'm seeing that if more and more clarity will come in that relationship, marriage is in and a happy future. So this could be the one if you want it to be. And put the energy in it. Maps, is fee genuine? Is fee genuine? At this moment, I'm feeling that he's genuine. What is genuine? I don't know how you read this person, but they're just looking for like a romance. It's like they said goodbye. They don't want to like be stuck. They don't want to be held in cuffs. They don't want. So this is an adventure. That's it. And during that adventure, he will be genuine. After that, no. So how do you? Yeah, that's not a yes/no question, sweetie. I'm sorry. Hope it makes sense. La Lima, where are you, sweetie? If La Lima doesn't answer in the 5 minutes, then I'll go to Mrs. R. La Lima, where are you, sweetie? Somebody still wants a mini? Selma, thank you for the 4 likes. Will I get a job by February 26th as I have been jobless since October? Let's check, sweetie. I'm seeing it's gonna take a bit longer, but just continue finding a job. So March is possible. La Lima. Yes, there she is. I'm gonna go to La Lima's reading. I'll be back for minis after that. So keep following, subscribing, tapping my screen, liking my live, sharing my live with somebody that needs some guidance. I'll do some minis when I'm done with La Lima. Okay, La Lima, you're next on deck. Let's see your question. I saw it somewhere on, yes. Okay, 5 minutes. Nick Energy, after meeting his future actions, why do I find myself overthinking about him like constantly? Ooh, what do you think? You care a bit too much for this Mr. Nick, my girl. But never mind, we'll follow the cards. Okay, what is happening? At this moment, I feel like you think or feel like you can be rescued physically by Nick. Maybe it's a dream, maybe it's opportunity, but anyhow, this is spirit telling you that it's true. This Nick person could be your medicine for a happier life here physically on earth. I'm seeing that you're not picking up that because this moment you just like concentrate on French energy. I'm seeing that everything that is being told or happens, you always see like the negative of it. You just like don't see the positive of it. I don't know why, but that's what I'm picking up. I feel that you have love feeling, you care, and that will result in like butterflies in your stomach. I feel that same is going on with Mr. Nick, but he doesn't show that. He's a person that doesn't show his emotions really easy. Also, he's like really struggling at work at this moment to make it all work and make a future. This is a story that you can get your heart broken, so be aware of that. Because I feel there is attraction between you both. Only Nick will not go into that area. Or just wants like pleasure, not commitment. Because I'm feeling that he's not in a space to have a healthy relationship. Because you are feeling this also a love connection and start creating a crush, you could like start filling in the blanks and think that this is going somewhere that with meaning, but it's not, girl. So this is amazing fantasy adventure holiday love, but you need to know that before you get yourself into that, because otherwise you're gonna get hurt. I'm seeing that this person will never settle. It's like a person with commitment issues and feels like money is very, very important and will always go for career. Why he's attracted to you is because he feels like you're a beautiful person, so he's very attracted to that. And secondly, he feels like you have these crazy ideas that can like inspire him in the future to grow or to get a better career. So that's why he's interested now, because you're a very close person that went through a lot that he doesn't get, and you survived, and you have this different view on the world, and you're like very timid, and he believes that he can like turn that into gold. The moment that he has that, then he has no interest in you anymore, and that's the problem. So this is weird. This is You know, this is a person that that walks on bodies to get where they need, or use their elbows to make more money. He's also a person that loves to be on their own. So everything that when they connect or when they show interest, there's like an agenda behind. And that's always getting a better career, earning more money, having the bosses happy. And that's how he's progressing in life. You knowing that and not start filling in the blanks the wrong way, you could use that in your adventure advantage, because you could climb that ladder with him if you're interested in making a career move, or like learn from him instead of him stealing your ideas. Start asking questions so you can grow, or use his connection to get a better job in the future. Try to because he has friends in high places. So this person came in your life to grow your to rise your career, and the importance is that you both are attracted. So in the meantime, you can have fun, but it's not long term. So be aware of that. Hope it creates some clarity. Let's pull an oracle card on this one. Accept your destiny. Embrace the unfolding of your journey. Trust that each moment is leading you to your truth path. So this is a moment to create a better career path for you. And have fun in the meantime. It's an adventure. We learn new things about ourselves when we have adventures. We just need to be aware that we are in an adventure so we don't get hurt. And maybe you're the one ending it first than him, because if you know it's an adventure, your attraction you will lose attraction to him once you don't need it. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. Only when I'm live. I'm doing great. Thank you for joining, Natasha Omlo. When I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So please, first name and specific question if you want to be chosen. Next on my list is Miss R. I'm going to do 5 minutes mini readings and then go to Miss R's reading. Samuel Luna 13, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. If you are my 123 top viewer, for sure I'll grab your question with my eyes, or if you follow me, or if you have a subscription on my channel on YouTube or TikTok. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha's my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list. This moment, 2 people on my list, and that's Miss R and Veronica. I'll do minis in between all readings, so just keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you so much for the roses, Veronica. Thank you. Mercy, will I get a job sooner? I'm getting if you put it as your priority and just keep going at it and keep telling people and keep your socials up to date. Yes. Natasha, you are big able, Sasha. Random if you are big able. I don't understand, sweetie. Samantha, what does Spirit want me to hear? Let's see, Samantha. At this moment, you need to look yourself in the mirror and start wanting to understand what your goal is in life. It's like you love doing something, but you feel like it's useless because people don't support you. It's time to just go for it and find your circle to support you. Sometimes you're just not in the right pond. Nunu, I contacted Simfio about the money and he blocked me. I did that one already, Nunu, a long time ago. Suzanne, message from the universe, please. Of course, sweet. You need to have more fun and take care of some family members. No worries. You just need to start annoying all his family and friends because he has the money now. That's why he's blocking you. That I think was the answer. But you can always find the real answer on YouTube. Sweetie, last option in my link tree. I'm doing great. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Anushka, will there be reconciliation with Yavi45, please? Let's check what's going on. The first step is starting to have a conversation. I'm feeling that at this moment, nothing can happen as long that you're not talking to each other. Okay, I'm going to go to Mrs. RR. Sweetie, you are in the live. I'm going to do your 5-minute read. I'll be back for minis after that. So if somebody still wants a mini, first name and specific question in the comment box. If you want to be chosen, then be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer, follower, or give me a lot of energy. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, or share my life with somebody. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I'm going to do for Miss R, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Before I get off live, just go to my bio, first and second option in my link tree. That's my picture, our platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha's my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, okay? Let's check your question, my sweet. Just a moment, I have your question here. Let's answer it. Okay. Hi, I am Mrs. R. TikTok. Please tell me about what you see in my current work. I am anxious on what I should be aware of and my tenuity there. Oh, I was recently promoted. Okay, let's check what's going on, sweetie. First, stop being anxious. I don't know, but it's like a male grandfather kind of voice telling me from your father's side that you need to stop being anxious, because he's going to tell you why. Making yourself anxious makes you like you close yourself off the world. It shows like you are unconnected. Yeah, like a heavy dark voice. I'm pulling up that I'm seeing 2 male, father, and so I think he's with his dad. Is that a possibility, or a brother? I'm picking up that they both are saying that you are so special. You see the world in a different light. It's like when everybody goes to the left, you go to the right. Because you did that all your life was difficult, didn't got to understand. People were like questioning your things. And that's normal when you're a kid. They expect you to follow the rules. But then you're not special because everybody's following the rules. So everybody, when you get to an older stage in life, are coming with the same shit. And because you didn't, and that was like a challenge, and that's why you don't like so much people, that's what they're telling me, made you a superstar, a person that looks out of the black box, that sees different situations, and that's why you have that career, and that's why you're so amazing, and that's why you're so fantastic. So nobody can take you off that place. That's just no way. Do you get it? It's really telling me this like that. There's no way. The only way is you disconnecting from humans because you're scared they will take your place. But you need to connect with them so you understand they're so stupid. They're so stupid. That's what they're telling me. They're so stupid. But you're not connecting with them. And you're fearing them. So you don't know. So you create this anxiety that is based on nothing. That's what I'm getting. He wants you to heal your heart now because you are older and you made it and you're in this place that people are going to listen to you and is going to pay for your fantastic ideas instead of like making you like crazy or laugh with you. So what he wants is you to show up to a job, have this perfect, great mentality on punctuality and so on, and just connect, ask people, well, how was your weekend, what are your plans, remember what they're gonna do, and ask the next Monday when you are having coffee or something, how was this, how was that, start mingling with them so you'll see how stupid they are. This anxiety just makes you weak and ill for no reason. You you made it. There's nothing to lose anymore. Before you had to prove yourself, you didn't have the age. I mean, a lot of things were going wrong. But at this moment, you are in a fantastic space with a fantastic opportunity. These people, they can't replace you. So what do you have to lose? From here, it's only up. So don't be anxious anymore. And if you're anxious, it's just because you're missing information. You just need to grow to a person that finds a way to communicate professionally with people, that can be a mentor, and that is emotionally not so connected with everybody. You just are out of kindness saying hello and ask how they are, but you don't really need to connect emotionally with these people. Can I ask why he is reading saying there is someone there that will like me romantically? My readers saying there is. Who are your readers and whom? Because I'm not. That was not your question, I think. What do you mean, sweetie? Can you please be more clear so I can ask the card? Tarot readers. Other people. Are there other people? What? Did you have a reading about that? Please enlighten me so I can ask the right question to my spirits. You want to know if somebody's interested romantically with you at your job? Let's check. At this moment, I don't see that because people don't know you. Someone in my current client will be interested in me. Okay, got you. What I'm seeing at this moment, that in your circle, that's nothing. So at this moment, I'm not seeing that. Because at this moment you show that you care, but you're like strong and disconnected from others. So everybody's seeing you as somebody that knows what she's doing and will be a star in whatever she's doing, but doesn't feel like you are a person or wants to connect with you as a person. So this is only gonna happen once you start being more emotionally vulnerable to these people. Bye, sweetie. Hope to see you soon, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on is that love will come, because I do see a love card. But are you still hooked on a past love? Your 5 minutes are past, but I'm seeing that first heart healing needs to happen. At this moment, I don't see currently somebody in love with you or wanting something from you. I also don't see you being if there was, but I don't see that, you wouldn't like pick up their signals because your heart is still connecting to somebody else. So maybe in the future, maybe they picked up in the far future, but at this moment, the most important at this moment is you to start understanding and not being anxious anymore and seeing how amazing you are. And your dad loves you a lot. A lot. Let's pull an oracle card. Overcome self-doubt. That's your oracle card. That's really funny. Self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your ability and take the leap. Your future self will thank you. I mean, this is amazing. From the whole deck. Look, from the whole deck, you have this card. I mean, so yeah. Everybody's telling you, so go for it. Go shine. Go be the best version of yourself. Make your daddy proud. And no, he hears you. He talks to you because he talks via me. So just take a picture and talk to him, okay? And ask him for clarity. He will. Yeah, they're always so spot on with his oracle cards. It's so funny. It's so funny. You're so true, Veronica. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for joining my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Medium Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years right now, so that's really a long time. Mini readings for free, first name and specific question. I do them only when I'm live, and a 5-minute dedicated reading for a small donation of $10, €10 for a 5-minute read. I also only do that when I'm live. This week I'll be live on Sunday at 1 p.m. GMT time, and on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday next week for sure. So please follow me, subscribe so you'll know when I'm live. I also post that via my socials. So if you follow me, you know that. Tap my screen ready on 20k likes. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna do a few minutes and then I'll go to Veronica's reading because she donated me 2 trains, so she'll get a 10-minute read from me. If somebody else still before the weekend this live and doesn't want to wait for till Sunday, want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate on TikTok. You can go to PayPal me, medium Sasha's my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train, okay? This is the way how we work and fly. So if you're still interested in a 5-minute read, then get yourself on my VIP list. Okay, let's do some minis. Who wants a mini? Patricia, does Amos have genuine feelings towards me? I'm getting yes, but he has problems communicating that. He feels like he does, but it's like you're not reading each other's language. Hello, Sasha. Will Ben and P last long term? Yeah, at this moment, yes. I feel like long term, but yeah, what is long term? For sure, 3 years. Nunu, does Dad have a message for me? Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. I'm getting the Tower. You are scared about something that is happening and you think you're gonna lose stuff. It's not. It's just waking you up that you need to take action of your life and that other people can't have this power over you. So take it back. Latifa, can I please get a general card? Of course, sweetie. I'm picking up 6 of Cups. Take care of yourself and your family. They need you physically. So like, make a beautiful meal or take them out or have a game together. Hello, Sasha. We did that. Caroline, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Any message for me today? Of course, sweetie. I'm getting you need to let go of all emotional things what are not in the now. What does it matter? It's not here. Shirley, is Pulan mentally ill? I can see to have a normal working relationship with her. Mentally ill. Is Pulane? No, she's not mentally ill. She's just very difficult to understand because she's all over the place. And she physically is just like not smart. So she's not ill, she's just not so smart. Does that make sense? Amy, are Key's intentions for our family true? He's trying his most, but he has like no clue what he's promising. So he will do his utmost, but give him some slack if he makes a mistake. I'm feeling lucky. We'll receive a long amount of money this year. You want to know if you're gonna a large amount? Sorry. I'm getting yes. Good news is on its way. Yes, you're right. She acts like a child, like immature. Yeah, but that's just her. That's just her level. I guess he's trying his best as of now. Yeah, they just can't do better. And if that's not enough for you, then you need to make your own conclusions. Because somebody who's doing their utmost doesn't mean you just need to be happy with that. I mean, you deserve the world, girl. Kentula, will I get a job at NPA? Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. I'm getting yes. Something like from the past will be reoffered to you. My pleasure, sweetie. Thank you for joining my live. Barbie. Hello, Sasha. Why Belle have a disagreement with Anthony? Something of the past. They just can't move forward of that. Can I have one? Barbie, of course. You need to be more out and about. People are noticing you. So if you want to achieve something, start speaking out. Ask. Yes, thank you, Sasha. You too, sweetie. Dancing figures. Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live this week on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday next week. So if you're not following me yet, or didn't subscribe, please do so, so you know when I'm live, because when I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings, first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. I do them in between my 5-minute donated readings. So if somebody wants still a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, get yourself on my VIP list, because when I'm live, they're only $10, €10 minimum for 5-minute dedicated reading. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal, me, Medium, Shasha is my name. Minimum donation, $10, €10. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, okay? I'm going to go to Veronica's reading. Veronica, where are you, sweetie? You donated me 2 trains. Ready for your 10 minutes read? Yes, of course, sweetie. Just going to have some water and then we'll start. Okay. Hi, Sasha. It's always so nice to connect with you. The same, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you for connecting with my mom yesterday. Helped me, and it meant so much to me. I hope Diesel is doing well today. I'm glad he's back home. Yes, me too. Oh, I was so annoyed after in the evening, keeping myself busy. But after a while, I was like, just gonna pick him up. I don't care. I'm having a hard time with my communication when it comes to V. Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Right now, it feels like we are stuck. I know he feels like he's carrying all the weight in our communication, and I have been trying to be more creative. I'm having a hard time, and with this way of communicating, it just feels like it's getting more and more difficult for me. Sometimes I see a message and I'm not sure it's him or not, and then it draws me off and how I should communicate. How is he feeling about me and our connection? Is he missing me? Any advice on how I can help better connect with him? Any advice from Spirit about us? Thank you. Okay, let's check. Let's check. Okay. The importance of it all is that whatever he's communicating on TikTok, he's talking like to the world. My pleasure, Barbie. So what I'm picking up on is that this moment he's not really communicating with you. He felt like you are now on deck. So that's why it's annoying, because before you were replying, now he wants you to take ownership. So you could like feel how much he poured in this relationship and how difficult it is, and how so yeah, you have carte blanche, as they say. He's just doing his TikTok because he's like hooked on it, and just sharing random shit and waiting till you start taking the lead. And I think that you feel that. And thank you, Fazal, for joining on YouTube. I'm doing a paid reading, so I'll do minis after that. So I feel like he doesn't understand. It was also difficult for me. Yeah, he doesn't understand that. He will not understand that. Just, yeah, as long you live like this and going through this, and him being in his stage, there's like no possibility him getting that. So this is just like something you need to like know, understand that this is what it is now, and be able to move past that, because otherwise it keeps you stuck. So right fighting, ranciousness, wanna be right, keeps you stuck. Him really keeping into not taking the lead in this relationship anymore makes you sad, makes you stuck, makes you difficult to emotionally like unfold yourself or be vulnerable. So yeah, it's like you yourself are blocking everything. And I think that we need to start with clarity. I think that you need to start with, what kind of relationship do you need every day at this moment from this person? There we go back again. What do you want? The problem is you want to like cater to his needs and you don't know how. Before you could because he was taking the lead. Now you can't. So we need to let go of that energy, you catering to somebody's need. And I know that's very difficult for you. And we're going to the new exercise and a new phase. What does Veronica need? So you need to be Vinny now and be like very selfish and start sending things that you want an answer on. You need to take the power back. Yes, stop doing that because you were doing that, and for him, you were doing a shitty job. So this is not why this doesn't define your relationship. This is not your task in this relationship because otherwise everybody would be happy, no? So being long term together with somebody, and hey, here is one. You need to constantly change and find things and be open to that things that you did 20 years ago for sure will not like work 20 years later because people change, people progress, people want different things, the world is changing. So what do you do? The best is not start being a better caterer if that person can't like tell you what their needs are. Then you just go to me. What do I need from this person? What do I want? What is important for me? And then instead of the communication, you catering their needs becomes you telling them what you need. But you keep that communication in the same rhythm and intensity. It's a bit like your kid when it's a baby girl. I mean, you are constantly attending their needs. But when they get older, and she's a bit older now, and she's on horse riding, because she sent me the pictures, beautiful pictures. I mean, then they want things from you. They want to know things from you. So after a while, they start taking ownership because there's less to catering because they go to school. So they're on horseback riding. So they're busy, doing their thing. So they're more in their room doing their thing. So then you start asking, because if you don't start asking your needs, what you want from your kid, you will have no relationship with your kids. I mean, before when my kids came home, I would have tea with them and cookies, and I would see that I was not working and ask them how their day was. But now they just come and go, and some of them come really late. So I start asking. They're not coming to sit. I'm just saying, "Hi, mom, wants tea?" And you're gonna sit. How was your day? So you need to start twisting that around to have the same intensity, to have the same profundity, but around. And this is happening now with Finny, but it's gonna happen with your daughter the same. They just, they get older, they move. That's life. But you want, after a while, they don't need you, so they're busy with life. And if you still need them, then you'll have to take you will have to fill in the things that they did before that you could connect with them by yourself. And then again, what will you do with your daughter? What do you need from your daughter? You don't know, because you see life as always you giving. And it's the same with your husband at this moment. You gonna disconnect, you are disconnecting, but at this moment you're still catering his needs. But after a while, you'll need him as well, because you will always raise a daughter together. So you will have to figure out what your needs will be towards this person. And instead of you all the time doing things for them, you start asking things for you and keep the intensity the same. So what is happening here with Vinny is a pre-run of your whole life coming towards you still, of you stop catering and answering, you go back to you and feel and see that person and think, what do I need from that person? And then you're going to start a conversation with a question. And the best is an open one. So it's their problem to figure out how to answer you. The same as they did with you. They put out open question. A child cries. You figure out, is it food? Is it the diaper? That's how you cater. you expect the same from others. So you're not going to go in a yes no questions. You're just going to put something out. Yes, I'm used to catering to everyone, and then I get confused when people's like, yeah, because now you're not catering as you should for this person anymore, and that's normal because life changed, and sometimes you are catering right and sometimes you're not, and you'll find out with children that's the same. So instead of seeing it, I'm doing something wrong, start being a spiritual being and understand that this is not what you need to do right now. This is, you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. So this is a wake-up call of doing it differently. And in the whole color of everything and all your readings and in the development project that you are at this moment, it's me. What do I want? So you should communicate a movie about a girl loving somebody that is stuck in another country. How will they ever be together? Question mark. Something like that, because that is really a bother of you. Secondly, what if somebody has a beautiful relationship but wants to move forward to a telephone call and he doesn't answer? How do we move forward? I mean, you have enough questions to put them out there. So go and let him cater your needs to reassure you. Voila. So get unstuck. We unplugged the toilet. Yes, you need to take your power back. And you need to do that with everybody, with your family, with your friends, or whatever called friends, with your husband, with your kid. Yeah. Break the soul contract. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lesson ends, the contract dissolves. You're free to walk away or reconnect or remake a new contract with different needs and priorities. And so it's really easy, my girl, this time. It was not so complex. Yoo-hoo! A good reading for a Friday, an easy one. It feels like hell, but it's not. It's actually really easy. It's self-explanatory. The roles are returned, and that's what he wants. And that's an opportunity for you. And you directly go in the negativity. No, change is progress. Even it's shit, or it's scary, or it's uncomfortable. It's always progress. Look back to your past. Every time you had to change or something happened that you had to let go or you always change for the better. But we don't remember that. And we are so scared of change because then somebody else or a situation decides we need to do it differently in a time set that we don't have control. But then we make the best decisions. It's like when people don't know what they want, they just need to say it without thinking, because the worst problem is our head. Our head is screwing with us. So when we don't have to, we just keep overthinking and we just sabotage ourselves moving forward, because we're actually very lazy beings. So all by all, just see it as something positive. Caught in my head. Yeah, that's just being actually lazy, girl. You're not lazy, I know, but it is, because it's easier to overthink things and not move with your body and feel all these anxiousness and 100 reasons not, than just get to it and see whatever will come back to it. Just try. Make mistakes. That's something else. And it's so much more progressive. It's so much more moving forward. It's so much taking your power and learning from it. No, we're going to sit down with a pack of chips and overthink things. Like you can think your way through life. You can't think your way through life. You can only act your way through life. Yes. And yeah, it's hard when we get a punch or when we fall on our face, but we'll always get back on it. And why do we need to live this so protective life? Like we're made from sugar. That's what we say in Holland. You know, when it rains, oh, it rains, I can't go out. Like you're made from sugar. You're not going to dissolve. I mean, build some courage. Maybe go a weekend on boot camp with your daughter. That's what my husband wants to do with mine. So, you know, you'll be fine. You'll survive. Okay. Yes, you need to get more tough. And the way to get more tough is to physically get more tough. So get in that ice bath. Come on. Go into the sea when it's winter. Just start doing things. Say your truth to somebody. Make somebody annoyed and unhappy. Make somebody cry. I don't care. Do something. You'll be fine. You'll survive. We'll still talk to each other. You'll be okay. Stop being, you're like this person with all these, bandages, scared of something gonna go and hurt. You'll be fine. Start screaming to somebody's head in the supermarket because they put something wrong. It's fun. People think you're crazy, but what does it matter? You feel like, oh. Yeah, be an individual. Be somebody that people will talk about. Be interesting. Instead of like everybody. Be that person I read before, Mrs. R. It's tough. It's difficult to be unique. I get that. But afterwards, like me, you deal with me or not, and that's fine. So you know your friends, you know your enemies, and you just be yourself. And if somebody doesn't like it, then their problem, no? Like you like everybody you need to deal with. I mean, yeah, and you keep your mouth. Why? They don't do that with you. So why would you? Just be honest. I mean, all this backstabbing and being kind in your face, it's so... My pleasure, sweetie. Have an amazing weekend and you know where to find me. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. This nobody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me anymore because nobody put themselves on the list. So if somebody still wants an oracle card before we go into the weekend, then please let me know. Yes, Sunday I'll be live, Veronica. Saturday I'm having personal readings. So if you need me, I'm just working through the weekend. If somebody needs still an oracle card, then put your first name in the comment box. I'll do some oracle cards and then I'll see you all on Sunday. Happy Sunday then. Well, somebody wants an oracle card, just put your first name in the comment box. Of course, Veronica. Let's have one for today. Release the resentment loop. Resentment isn't power, it's poison. Stop replaying the story. You're free to choose peace. I mean, that's a good one for you, Veronica. That's a very good one for you. Somebody else still wants an oracle card? Then please put your first name in the comment box. Yes, I love it too, sweetie. Okay, nobody else wants an oracle card. That's fine. Josephina, understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. Maps. Let's see. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small. Clean a space. Cry it out. Speak the truth. Movement is medicine. Oh, this is a nice one as well. Yes, Josephine, I also liked yours. Why? I don't get those. I always get these difficult ones. I'm not. I always get challenges. I don't want challenges. I just want a nice one. Kylie, let go of what could have been. Oh, that's a heavy one. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. Oh, that's a difficult one. So really try to see what is really happening now, and anything or nothing that is bothering about you, or you're thinking about it, or you're anxious about, that is not happening at this moment where you're at. Push it away because it doesn't matter. We are wired that when a cat, or what they call a tiger, it's in front of our face, that we don't think and we run and we take whatever we need and we run till we are in safety, and then we catch our breath and then we're done. The problem is we are all the time having these tigers in our head. But physically, we're just not running. So we get all this adrenaline. And that's happening with you. Start really seeing what is happening here and stop worrying about things that don't. And jump like 20 minutes to get all that old adrenaline out of your body. Not a doctor, but that's what I'm getting from that card. Okay, sweeties. Luckily, so you have some homework for the weekend. I will see you all on Sunday because then I'm back live. So don't forget to follow, subscribe, so you know when I'm live. And I wish you all a great, 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 great weekend. Hope to see you soon, sweeties, on Sunday. For sure, next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm live as well. Have an amazing weekend. Bye, sweeties. Stay healthy, stay alive, stay safe. Bye-bye. Same here on YouTube. Thank you.